Hey, what's up, folks? Got a banger for you guys today. We're going to be talking about the illegal immigrants and how much money you can make by just calling ICE and hanging out at Home Depot. Let's jump in this rabbit hole.
In the name of our God, I ask you to have mercy upon the people in our country who are scared now. There are gay, lesbian, and transgender children in Democratic, Republican, and independent families. Some who fear for their lives. And the people who pick our crops and clean our office buildings, who labor in poultry farms and meat packing plants, who wash the dishes after we eat in restaurants and work the night shifts in hospitals, they may not be citizens or have the proper documentation. But the vast majority of immigrants are not criminals. They pay taxes and are good neighbors. They are faithful members of our churches and mosques, synagogues, wadara, and temples.
Okay, guys, so I think the illegal immigrants, they kind of get it. We got them voluntarily crossing back over the border back into Mexico. Check this out.
Some migrants are already choosing to leave the country voluntarily. News Nation's Jorge Ventura joins us live from San Antonio, Texas this morning with more on this story. Jorge, how many migrants are we actually seeing doing this, leaving voluntarily?
Right now, Marky, it's unclear, but we are starting to see a trend, and this comes as cities across the U.S. and Mexico are now bracing for President-elect's deportation operation. But his hardline messaging on those deportation efforts have some migrants panicking and some even choosing now to self-deport back to their home countries. I spoke with immigration attorney Rolando Vasquez, who tells me that some of the immigrants that he represents that entered under the Biden administration are now choosing to return home, fearing deportation under the incoming administration.
Just as recent as yesterday, they notified me that they're going to depart the country voluntarily, and understanding that, the Trump administration is going to carry through on their promises.
And it's not just Trump's deportation plans that are influenced these decisions. Vasquez says it's also that Mexico is now open to accepting non-Mexican deportees. Mexico's move would impact Cuban and Venezuelan migrants the most, since those countries typically do not accept deportation flights from the U.S., but may from Mexico.
This is causing for many migrants to leave on their own, knowing that they're either going to be deported to their home country or be deported to Mexico. And they obviously, the overwhelming majority of them do not want to be in Mexico.
And my sources in Mexico tell me that it's likely that cartels and smugglers will exploit, kidnap, and extort those newly deported migrants. As of right now, it's unclear if Mexico has a plan to protect those deported migrants, Marky.
Yeah, border's about to change on Monday. At least that's what voters were promised. Jorge Ventura, thank you so much, live from San Antonio this morning.
Guys, I do not feel sorry for this woman. She came over here illegally, had 3 kids, and is still not became a U.S. citizen. She just thought, oh, I could just have kids over here and I'll just eventually become a U.S. citizen. Well, she never went down and did the test. Still, after 20 years. Check this out.
There is a clear line between an immigrant and a legal, okay? I, myself, who is an immigrant, whose entire family came here legally, does not have any empathy, sympathy for someone like this lady who is crying on CBS. Her story is that she has been here 20 years, has given birth to 3 natural-born citizens. She's been here 20 years and has never taken the initiative to do any paperwork to naturalize herself, and waited until Donald Trump is back in office and wants to point the finger at him and his administration, saying that they'll go after someone like her. Ma'am, you had 20 years to fix a problem. Yet it was easier for you to live in hiding and mooch off of the system because you thought that the 3 naturalized born citizen children will give you a pathway to citizenship. This is where people have lied to you. This is where your victim mentality started, was when you thought that you found a way in and cheated the system. We have no sympathy for you. We have no empathy for you. And I'm sorry, but crying on national TV and saying that your children does not deserve to have a mother living in hiding, a mother who is afraid of being deported. No one is to blame here other than you, ma'am. Period. End of story.
Yeah, I don't feel sorry for you. If you come over here illegally, you have a bunch of kids, and you don't do what you need to do to become a U.S. citizen, I don't feel sorry for you. That's a fact. Let's continue jumping down this rabbit hole. Because right now, ICE will give you $750 per illegal immigrant that you're able to turn in. So if you turn in 4 illegal immigrants, you're getting $3,000. Look at this. Check this out.
And I am very, very afraid that he might deport my mother-in-law. She entered illegally to the country, and she lives in Street 4, number 47, apartment D, New York. I am very, very concerned. That's right behind the green apartment. Yeah. I have nothing bad happened to her. The gate is always open. You don't have any dogs either. Street 4, number 47, apartment D.
ICE, they over there on Chambly and Buford. They always be at the farmers market over there on the south side at the big farmers market. Yeah, but Chambly, that's little Mexico, Chambly, Buford side, all that right there. Oh, they always be at the gas stations too. All the gas stations. QT, they be at the QT when you get off on is that Turner Hill, the one that's over there by the Six Flags? What exit is that? Them all the Mexicans be outside. Riverside Drive, like right before you get to Six Flags. You get off on that exit and that QT, when you turn to right and the QT on your left hand side, oh, they over there too. All the time. And then on the east side, you get off on South Harrison, North Harrison, and you go over there to the gas station, like almost to the highway. Oh, they at that gas station right there too. Always on the corner, always on the corner, always on the corner.
I mean, that guy's straight telling the address of where the illegal immigrant is. If you're trying to get $750, he just told you where to go, what the address is. You just need a call. ICE will go pick that person up. Easy, quick, $750. But I was thinking, if you want to make it like more than $750, you just have to hang out at a Home Depot. There's illegal immigrants there all the time. They camp there pretty much. They sit out there all the time waiting for people to come over and ask them to do a job on their home. And this is all over the country. Easy, ripened pickings. I mean, ICE, if they want to just clean them out, all they got to do is just team up with Home Depot. Easy peasy. Okay, guys, hit that subscribe button below. Hit the like button. Share it with some folks. Yeah, this shit is crazy this year, 2025, baby.